All right, I'll get straight to the chase. What I have here is something I've wanted for a very long time, and I wasn't ever really sure I would ever be able to get it. But it's here, thanks to Record Store Day. But not the Record Store Day you might be thinking of. In fact, this year I don't think I'm going to be purchasing anything from the United States Record Store Day because nothing sounded very interesting to me. Instead, this is from Record Store Day Japan, and I was able to purchase something from HMV and get it shipped over here, which is cool. So here's my Record Store Day pickups for 2021. Maybe I'll get another one. Because this is Parallelisme, or Parallelisme. I'm not as good at French as I am at Japanese, by Miharu Koshi. And she is a Japanese new wave techno kayo singer, kind of pop, electronic pop. She started out more like typical city pop, typical city disco kind of sound, but then Haruomi Hosono, one of the bass player, but he was much more than just a bass player. He's an insanely talented guy. He's kind of changed it. He's arguably the most important Japanese musician ever. He found her and was like really into her voice and her style, and he produced 2 albums for her, and he worked with her in other places. The label that Yellow Magic Orchestra was on, Alpha Records, had a sub-label called Yen Records, and Haruomi Hosono and Yukihiro Takahashi, who are members of YMO, they had their own sub-label called Yen Records, and they released more experimental and new wave stuff. The catalog is pretty small. A lot of the records are hard to find. And one of them is this one. I think this one might be one of the hardest to find. I've seen it going for like $200 on Discogs, which is frankly insane. And it's really good, but I would not pay that much for it. But they finally reissued it. This is a brand new mint copy, straight from Japan, from Record Store Day 2021. They also reissued her other Alpha Records or Yen Records album, which is Tutu. This one's better in my opinion, so I got this one. It's also more expensive, but I do like Tutu as well. I might maybe get it if it doesn't sell out too quick, but I have been getting a lot of records recently, so I'm probably going to try to limit to things I really want, and this is one of the things I really want. The night this released, I was like checking and trying to see if it was getting like added to Discogs because of the way Record Store Day works in Japan, at least. I don't know. I wasn't like paying attention to the American one. They couldn't sell the things online until 1 p.m. on June 12th, which where I was like midnight. So it was like midnight, and I'm like, is it up yet? And then it wasn't. So I just waited, and in the morning I purchased it. Although Light in the Attic Records is currently selling this if you don't want to buy it from someone in Japan. I got this off Discogs, as you can see by the sticker here. I've never actually seen a Discogs sticker like that. But this is HMV, which is a major record store. But yes, Light in the Attic is also going to be distributing this in America, but you're going to have to wait until August for the shipment to come in. Oh boy. Okay, good bubble wrapping means it's secure. Shipped outside the jacket like a real pro. Yeah. Pull it out. It's not letting me. Okay, there you go. Woo! Great Tracks, which is the label that reissues these things. They've been on a roll lately. They recently reissued the Cassiopeia albums, so the debut album and Mint Jams. I pre-ordered the debut because it's very hard to get a hold of, and it's a great album. All right, we got our Discogs order page. And we got the Parallelisme. Parallelisme. Oh, it looks like it's in good condition. I hope so. It's mint. So weird to have one that doesn't smell musty. Okay. It's a very strangely thick sleeve. Oh, it's like a double sleeve. Huh. Never seen that before. Oh. Okay. I guess. Now it's 2 sleeves. Whoops. All right, let's look at the jacket. Okay, kind of floppy, but I don't like her. Yeah, there you go. Miharu Koshi. She has a unique style, kind of not nearly as feminine visual-wise as many other female Japanese pop singers. She does have a quite feminine voice, pretty high-pitched kind of, but she has very unique style. At first I thought this was a guy, just when I saw the cover. When you hear it, it's obvious it's a girl, but and there's her on the back looking at you. She seems to be eating like a fish of some kind. I don't know. She's having a meal though. A fancy meal. Maybe it's a capricious salad, if you know what I mean. Got a insert picture. Yeah, I think that is a piece of fish or something. Lyrics. Is that upside down? Oh, that's supposed to be like that. Lyrics. And a picture. Pretty neat. But yeah, the original one of this is pretty hard to come across. Oh, and we got one other thing. Credits. Oh, and a bit of a bio. And they even took the time to translate it into English. That just shows you that this is kind of definitely an international thing that people want all over the world, so that now these Japanese pressings are going far enough to translate some of this into English when it's not even really being sold in Western countries that much. Yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy reading that later. But yeah, this is a remaster by Harumi Hosono. So it's a brand new remaster and everything. I haven't heard the remaster yet. They're going to add it to streaming in July, I think. But I'll be able to hear it soon. And here is the record that is so hard to find. I think there was a Japanese pressing. I think there was a Dutch pressing. But both of them are extremely hard to find, and I'd much rather have the Japanese pressing than the Dutch one. Yeah, Yen Records, which is definitely one of the quirkiest Japanese vinyl record labels. They have a small but very a catalog very diverse, and it's definitely worth your time. Yeah, it looks pretty good. This is my second Great Tracks album to actually received. And they're very good reissues, very good pressings, high quality, which is what you'd want. Yeah. Ooh. Well, go back in there. That's definitely one to check off the list. Parallelisme, which I'm assuming means parallelism. Yeah, this is definitely one I've wanted for a very long time. Not that long, actually, probably just a year. But one I've definitely wanted, and I'm very glad to finally have a copy. Thanks for watching. Bye.